Hello and welcome to this SumCMS menus video tutorial. And so to begin, you can see that we have two tabs here on the left side, header and footer, and on the right we have menu items. Just a little explanation of these two tabs, header and footer, is saying select a menu tab to load menu items. These represent areas within the current theme that we have selected. So if I were to select another theme that had three areas, for example, maybe header, sidebar, and footer, then you will see three tabs here. And then depending on which tab I select, that's the menu I'm editing. So in this case, we're just going to go ahead and start with the header. And I'll select it here. And you'll see it'll turn green and that text will disappear there. And then I'll go under my menu items and select which item I want to throw up there as a link. So by default, you have home, blog, contact, and custom URL. And in this example, we're going to go ahead and add all of them. So I'll add home, blog, contact, and custom URL. So let's just say for this example, I'm a plumber. And if I want to go ahead and actually make this a special link to maybe where I sell plumbing supplies, or maybe an external link about the supplies I'm using, just to give you a little background about, this is what I use. I could just put supplies here, and then maybe I'm gonna open a new window. When they click on this link, if I hit edit, I could go ahead and edit the link that it's gonna go to. So I'm gonna just go ahead and leave that for this example, but that's just to give you an idea how custom URLs work. So this comes in really handy at times. For these default links, which you'll see home, blog, and contact, if I were to click on home, this will always take you to the home page. The blog will always take you to your blog where you have all your blog entries, and contact will always take you to your contact form page. If I wanted to edit the title of these pages, I just go ahead and hit edit, and I could go ahead and change this from contact to maybe contact us. And maybe that sounded a little bit better, or you could even call it maybe support. This is just an example of how I would edit the links for my menu. So when you were to see my menu for the header, you'll see home, blog, support, and supplies. If I wanted to edit my blog and say maybe this is going to be all my news updates, I could put news. So now you'll see home, news, support, etc., etc. If I were to edit home, you kind of get the idea. Okay, so now let's say I wanted my blog to appear under home when you hover over home within my menu. All I have to do is drag the blog underneath home and have a little indentation here that kind of signifies that blog is under home. So now if I move home, you'll see that blog moves with it because blog is now under home. So now when you see this menu on my live site, you'll see home, support, and supplies. And then once I hover over home, you will see news. And that's pretty much how this menu is set up right now. And that gives you a good overall view on how to use the menu editor. And when you start creating more entries, pages, and blog entries, even blog categories, they will all appear here as a menu item, which you can go ahead and use on your menu. And then you can go ahead and save this menu. The menu saves. So now if I click on footer, you'll see I'm pretty much starting from scratch because I haven't done anything there. But if I go back to header, all my items are there. And if you see edit, all those changes I added prior to are still there. So that pretty much sums up the menus page on SumCMS. Thanks for watching.